That was a tough loss. Tough loss for Dinamo. The European season is over, officially over in the round of 16 of this season's Europa League. But it was a really good run. The best run the team has been on since Croatia became an independent nation. So, you know, it's a win. Still a win for Dinamo Zagreb. Still a win. But it's a disappointing loss. 3-0 on the road to Benfica after winning the first leg 1-0 at the Maximir in Croatia. We should not have lost this tie. Let me say that again. We should not have lost the tie. Don't get me wrong. Benfica played well. They deserve to win the game. But Dinamo should have been way more clinical. They should have been way more clinical. If we had put away the chances that we had, the few chances that we had, we would have won the tie. On the away goal rule, definitely would have won the tie. Not taking away anything from Benfica, they were magnificent. Magnificent today. But Dinamo should not have lost the tie. The first red flag I saw when I started watching the game was that Dennis Aitekin was the referee. He was the referee that was in the game Barcelona 6-1 versus PSG. And he got banned after that game for some controversial decision. And he is back. Guess he's back. He's been back. It's been a few seasons. He's been back. But every time I see that referee, I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy. And the refereeing decisions did not go away today. I'm not complaining. I'm not bitching and whining. It's just the truth. It's just facts. It's just plain facts. But anyways, man. Benfica 3, Dinamo Zagreb 0. Goal scorers, Jonas in the 71st minute. Yes, they only scored their first goal in the 71st minute after some really good rear guard action by Dinamo Zagreb. You know, Benfica had their chances. You know, Dominic came up with some big saves. The defenders, you know, close up shop, but they were breached. And it took some mastery by Jonas to breach this defense. Jonas was brought on at the halftime break along with Alex Grimaldo. That was a very, you know, crucial point of the game. You know, Bruno Lage, he deserves to be man of the match here because those substitutions proved to be, you know, the key turning point of the game. As soon as, you know, Jonas came on, Grimaldo, it was a total different game. So Jonas, you know, I think that was Pitsy, if I'm not wrong, who headed the ball back to him. And a volley, soft volley, but it was well placed, beat Livakovic to his left. At that point in time, Dinamo was still in the game. They were still in the game. And even when, you know, Dinamo went 2-0 down in extra time, because the game went to extra time. We went 2-0 down. It was a scream off a goal by Ferro. And we were still in the game. We were definitely still in the game. Dani Olmo, he had a, you know, a really good shot off at goal. And it was saved by the goalkeeper. Then we had, I think this had to be just before full time. We had Ame Goyak missing a sitter. I was like, oh my God. Gavranovic just put it across goal and all Goyak had to do was tap it in. And, you know, he opened his body too much and the ball went wide. I was like, oh my God, this is not happening for us today at all. Things just didn't go our way. 2-0 down in extra time, and disaster would strike again when Peter Stojanovic, the Slovenian, would get sent off for dissent. Double yellow card, like he got shown a yellow card for maybe the offense, or I don't know if he was giving the referee lip, and then he continued to, you know, talk, and Aitekin, man, like, come on. It doesn't matter what's been said. You have to calm the situation down better than that. This is a big clash. Sent off Stojanovic. We were still in the game. we were definitely still in the game. 2-1 down, extra time. All we needed was an away goal and we would have won this tie. And the void left by Stojanovic at right back was pounced upon when, Jonas again being provided this time around, passing the ball over to Alex Grimaldo. And this kid is a gem. He's going to get scooped up in the summer transfer window for sure, for sure. He has been linked to many big clubs over the past few seasons, but, the transfer is yet to happen. And he just hit it with his left, went up, dipped, beat Livakovic in goal. He had no clue. He couldn't have stopped that. You have to blame the Dinamo defenders again for, basically being on their heels, switching off, not closing down Grimaldo fast enough. But then again, the void was there. Stojanovic sent off, 10-man against 11. It's always going to be rough. Plus, the crowd was a 12th man for Benfica as well. The crowd turned up. Dinamo had really good support there as well, but it was eclipsed by the Benfica home fans. So it ended 3-0. We had another opportunity through Iyayi Atimwen, and he put it wide. It was like, I'm like, today is definitely not the day at all. I think Dinamo was actually playing for a 0-0 draw, it seems. Like, sometimes I'm like, are you playing for a 0-0 draw? Are you trying to score an away goal? Because most of the time they had opportunities to put the ball into the box. They didn't. They just rather, build up the play. But it just wasn't our day, man, It just seems like, Benfica wanted this more. They wanted this more. And I'm not going to blame Nenad Bielitsa and his, the team for this. Because Benfica, they came out hard. It was going to be very, very difficult to beat Benfica at home. They have never lost a Europa League match at home, guys. It has never happened. I think this is now the 15th win. And they drew 3 fixtures. So they don't lose at home like that in, in the Europa League. They definitely don't. And I think there was a stat that says Benfica, most times they come back. Even if they lose away, they come back to win the tie at home. Only time they failed to do so was against Bayern Munich. But, that's a whole, different level of team there. But well played, Benfica. Well played. Definitely well played. Pizzi was awesome today. That guy, Rafa Silva, man. Oh, man. Someone's going to scoop these guys up. It's definitely. This might be Jonas's last season, playing for Benfica. He's up there in age. You see his whole beard is almost like gray. Andre Almeida coming back today. I don't think he played the first leg. He was good. Ruben Diaz was good. The keeper, the Greek keeper there, he was, good again. He made some very, very important saves. But they deserve the win. I'm going to say that. They deserve the win. I just saw a message from Hunters of Liars. I know you're going to feel happy. You like to troll a lot. But I know you didn't, you wanted Benfica to win. You said I'm against Portuguese teams. I'm not against Portuguese teams. The best team is going to win on the day. And that team was Benfica. Bruno Petkovic, Mislav Orsic, Dani Olmo, Ame Goyak, Damian Kodzior, Nicola Moro, Rachmani, Deliver, Teofil Catherine, Stojanovic, Livakovic, Mario Govanovic, Mario Shitum, Atimwen, Marko Leškovic, Dino Peric, Daniel Zagorac, Lovro Maya, Aryan Ademi, Ivan Shunic, and Rak Moharami as well. Am I missing any names? Well played throughout the Europa League season. I'm probably missing a few names, but well played to everyone throughout the Europa League season, man. Coming Andrich, the new addition to the team. I don't think he featured in the Europa League. I'm forgetting Izet Hajdovic as well. Well played to the team, man. Well played to the team. And I'm proud that I actually followed this team this season. You know, I was not let down. Even with this loss, I am still not let down. I am very, 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 very proud of what this team did. And, you know, they played well throughout the season. They have a big heart. And you can see that Dinamo, they weren't sore losers. They weren't sore losers at all. But, guys, that's just my thoughts on the game. If you have anything to add, just add it in the comment section down below. Share this video, even though the team lost, you know, share this video for, you know, the season. An awesome season for Dinamo. They will go on to win their 20th league title, a landmark title, you know. Ever since, you know, Croatia got its independence, Dinamo has been dominating the league. And for them to, you know, come to Europe and show that they can compete is just, you know, testament of the hard work and dedication at the club. You know, what's next? Next season definitely should be in the Europa League. Maybe even the Champions League. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? You know, Croatia now 15th, you know, in the UEFA coefficient. They moved up one place. So Dinamo helped, you know, Croatia this season, you know, quite a lot. And I know the people were behind the team and the support was definitely felt. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. I will continue to follow Dinamo Zagreb even though they are not in the Europa League. I must say shout outs to the youth team as well. Dinamo under 19. I will make videos on them. They're still in, you know, the UEFA Youth League after defeating Liverpool on penalties. So I almost forgot to mention that. So shout out to the youth team for that achievement. So still there's a Dinamo Zagreb team in Europe. But guys, if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button, smashing the thumbs up button, share the video with a friend. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.